Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's topic for discussion is the fourth kinematic variable, which is known as the magnitude of the displacement. Okay, the magnitude of the displacement with respect to that of the rotatory motion, with respect to that of the translatory motion. Okay, let us see first with respect to rotatory motion. Now first we need to know about the range of motion. What is range of motion? The magnitude of or the amount of rotatory motion that a body segment moves through or can move through. The amount of rotatory motion that a body segment, if you take this segment, moves through or can move through. What does this mean? If you take a glenohumeral joint flexion, okay, this is the amount of rotatory motion occurring, the flexion rotatory motion, okay, of a body segment which can move through. Okay, this is about 180 degrees. Okay, if you take the abduction, the overhead abduction, this is again 180 degrees. If you take the extension, that is about 50 to 60 degrees. Okay, and if you take adduction, that is about 50 to 75 degrees. Okay, if you take medial rotation, that is about 80 to 100 degrees. Lateral rotation is 80 to 90 degrees. Okay, these degrees. Okay, now let us see. Okay, it can be given in degrees. Okay, it can be represented in degrees or in radians. Generally, what a physiotherapist know is in degrees. These degrees represents the magnitude of the rotatory motion. How much amount of the rotatory motion occurring at that particular body segment. Okay, and how it is measured? It is measured clinically by a goniometer. What is goniometer? This is a goniometer, half circle goniometer, and this central part is the fulcrum. Okay, and this is the mobile part and this is the stable part. Okay, this fulcrum aligns on the joint axis. Okay, and the mobile part aligns along the moving segment and the stable part opposite to it. Okay, and what are the other methods which we can measure the magnitude of the rotatory motion? We can also measure by a 3D motion analysis. Okay, 3D motion analysis, it is mostly used in research purpose, guys. Can also be measured and stored by a computer by an electrogoniometer. Electrogoniometers are also available, which can also measure the magnitude of the rotatory motion. Okay, this is all about the rotatory motion. Okay, the magnitude of the displacement. Now with respect to the translatory motion, what is it? It is quantified by the linear distance, this is very important, through which the segment is displayed. Okay, for example, as I said in my types of displacement video, translatory motion is also known as a linear displacement. Okay, it is quantified, it is measured by the linear distance, how much linear distance that the segment is going through. Okay, and it is measured in an SI unit which is known as meter, again in millimeters or in centimeters. Okay, for example, if you example of a total body linear distance or a linear displacement is a 6-minute walk test, guys. In this test is used to test the cardiorespiratory fitness of an individual. Okay, in this what happens, the person will walk as much distance he covers in a 6 minutes. Okay, and this represents the linear displacement of the entire body, not a particular segment, the entire body. You can remember that walking can be a linear displacement of the entire body. Okay, how we can measure the linear displacement? Again by 3D motion analysis system. This is particularly used for smaller segments, smaller segmental displacement. Okay, and one particular example is KT knee arthrometer. This KT knee arthrometer is an equipment, guys, which tests the laxity of the ACL ligament. Laxity of the ACL ligament. Okay, instead of performing anterior drawer test, or the latchmantus manually, we can perform with the help of a KT 1000 knee arthrometer to measure the anterior translation of the tibia. How much the proximal tibia is translating anteriorly can be measured by this equipment. Okay, this is all about the magnitude of the displacement, guys. In the next video, we'll see about the speed of displacement. Guys, do subscribe to my channel, like, share with your friends. If you have any doubts, do comment in the comment section. I will clarify your doubts. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you very much.